What up, guys? Today we are making this video for Lil Flip. I wanna tell you something, Lil Flip. I hope you hear me. God said, I hope you hear me. Yellow Breezy was in jail and he heard about me and he lied. He did a song with you and he lied. I think Governor Abbott knew it, right? You know, people say God got us, right? But for God to got us on your song, Lil Flip, Texas have to be true. And Dallas not being truthful. Yellow Breezy talk about he represent Dallas, but he ain't being truthful with God. God have to understand if you say God got you, you have to be truthful. He know nobody didn't call pretending to be him. God knows it. If you want Texas to win and Dallas to win, people have to start coming to the table with truthful communication. That's the only way God can let you win. That's the only way Texas can be more bigger than everything. But when you got Yellow Breezy lying, Kevin Gates knows about me. He wanted to make it all about him. Let me tell you something. I'm on God's side. You know, when I in 2019, when I say kids, you have me, that means if you with me, if you with God, you have me, because God is a part of me and everything I do is a part of everything. But Yellow Breezy lied. You know, right now, let me tell you something. You think I'm going through this stuff for no reason? You think this is all over? I know the industry. I know everything about what's going on. He got petty money. You know, that ain't nothing. But I know you get 3,500 for each of your songs that you promote, and you get 2, 3 days you promote. Trap Boy Freddie said, fuck a rap check, you hear me? He said, fuck an industry check. But I didn't just go on the Texas music office and figure those things out. I went on other platforms. I had to go on research real deep because I wanted this and I know what I had to do to focus. My problem was in Dallas County, it's the belief system. You know, it's the belief system. I had no reason to hate on Yellow Breezy, but the lies, let me tell you something. Senator Ted and them was already watching me already. Obama and them was already watching. Yellow Breezy can lie and him and Dallas and them can lie all they want. You know, I want to tell you something because people been up to that conniving stuff. If you go listen to the Bumby and Birdman's album, they say if you trying to leave the whole, let me tell you something. Nobody got time for that. The whole hood need to stop dealing with a liar. Stop supporting a liar. That people that want to trick everybody. I think the Texas Music Office know more than I know, right? Lil Flip and the other people where the money come from, they know more than I know, right? I want him to hear me because I'm on YouTube and I had to put your thing on there. I want Yellow Breezy to hear me. Let me tell you when all that stuff went. For number one, we're gonna have everybody at that Dallas Galleria Mall. We're gonna have everybody at that in town suite. We're gonna have a lot of people there in that courtroom. And I think they already know who was there at that courtroom and who was there at that mall. Yellow Breezy and Trap Boy Freddie thought it was all about them people calling me out of mine. There's so much hatred. Houston gonna win. Dallas won with lies. I just filed a complaint, a $30 million lawsuit, and I should be able to get what I want already. Should I take that loan because I should already get what I needed already because the Dallas and the character police set up there and watch. Names was being called out the house. Intimidation was being called. Intimidation and cause the Holy Spirit. So I want to tell you what racist shots were being thrown by black people and other people from different color. God said he don't respect that. He don't respect Yellow Breezy that can't live by that. He lied to his family. Let me tell you something. My network go deep. I'm on Live Me. I've been on Big Live. I've been on Poker Chat. I want to flip to know something. I've been talking to people from Chicago, Detroit, all over the globe like me, this bare me. And let me tell you, I don't just kick it with fans and just I'm in a concert doing this and I'm doing that. Me and, Trump already knows already, and all of them already know this is what I do. And people don't know how to have that conversation with everybody and just not talk about music. I hear what they going through. And if I'm going to sit up and conversate with people and I'm going to be on 5 different streams and I'm going to get on all of these platforms, the Texas Music Office got all of my platforms. I've been talking to people from Chicago, New York, Detroit, Miami, Boston, Europe, all of these on different, and the senators know that. When I came back from Atlanta, I started talking around the community and people started lying. People wanted to do anything to come up. You think I'm lying? You better reach out to the Texas Music Office, little flip. Reach out to them. Reach out to them and see my network. They still talking about Trap Boy Freddy got Instagram. I'm all over the network play. Reach out to them, little flip. I didn't talk to people from Chicago, Detroit. Some people I got along with, some people I didn't get along with. Europe, Boston, Iraq. I didn't connect to people with Paris. You know, other people from Paris and London wanted to be on my team. Look, God said we're not worried about Yellow Breezy Live. We're not worried about those things that going on. But people want me to go out there in this community and the belief system not there. People want to control and manipulate. People want to control and manipulate. Women just they acting jealous because they want to follow a dumb person. Let me tell you something. I've asked Obama and them to speak up when I filed the civil rights complaint. I've asked everybody on CNN that was watching me call DJ Envy, watching me call Rockefeller, watching all of that stuff goes on in Carrollton to speak up. Every senator to speak up. To speak up what was going on. You guys say y'all trying to take. And God say, that's not, let me tell you something. Racism is being thrown in the hip hop community. And we talk about y'all talking one guy that he from Atlanta, he talking about we not racist. That's different than what's going on in Dallas and Carrollton. And other people that's calling on them, that's racist. Come on, the video's already been sent. Come on, guys. Come on. God already seen everything for what it is. But these women walking around here ain't knowledge, looking stupid, and being you. I'm not worried. Nobody wants to be Yellow Breezy. But let me tell you something. The day, let me tell you, I sat up there in Garland when I had nowhere to go. I didn't fall. People was intimidating, calling names out the car, just following Garland. I said, up, God said this ain't no. You know what West Khalifa told me on Trey? And somebody actually took my idea and I can actually sue them. And I think the Justice Department don't already know the people on my Trail app and Yellow Breezy put my stuff on the Trail app. So I can actually sue the person that took my idea. And I think the Justice, we already proven to Walmart. God said Walmart about to, well, we're already proving that already. Let me tell you a little flip how Walmart took my idea. So I was in Walmart in Carrollton, Texas on thing, and I was talking about getting back to my music. And doing my music, all this bullshit was going on when I came back from Atlanta. And I was calling corporate office. And it tells you, yeah, on every social media, when you're on your social network, it tells you, do you want your phone contacts to connect with your social media contacts, with your social media. So your phone contacts will connect with your social media. So those Walmart vans and all those other deals, those was my idea when I'm on different social media platforms. Let me tell you something. At Ja Rule and them coming down here, they're coming down here because the Senator Center. Maybe to clean up the lies that Yellow Breezy told. It's a fact. If they know what's going on, they know that Ja Rule, it's more than that what's going on here. Let me tell you, I'm on Shaq. Let me tell you what I was doing on Twitter. I was with the women's league in the NBA league, and I came up with ideas. They got a girl that's on there saying, "Country son, I've been with a lot of guys that didn't treat me right, but I told her I've been with a lot of girls that didn't treat me right. Girl, show me what you're made of." She said, "You know what she said on Twitter? She said, I'm gonna show you. I'm communicating with Ice Cube on Twitter, and we talked about shelters, and we talking about all of that, and I'm communicating with him, and I'm communicating with Walmart, Joe Biden, Senator Ted, and them. I'm on their Twitter account, and I came up with ideas from the NBA and NFL, and I came up with all of those ideas and more ideas as we come. So those things of somebody lying, and you go on Twitter, reach out to Twitter, reach out to the NFL, reach out to the NBA league on Twitter, reach out to the women's league, reach out to the LSU volleyball team on Twitter. Go to their Twitter's account. Go see. And God said, if we gonna win, we have to come with truth and honesty. The heart that never died. But he can sit up there and lie and tell him a trap boyfriend can sit up there and lie and it will clip and forward. Let me tell you something. I don't work nobody for God. You hear me? Let me tell you. This started for Social Security. I just filed a civil suit, my 14 million on the Texas legislature. Okay, and Governor Abbott. Let me tell you something. When I called the local government in 2019 and I'm trying to attack Social Security, they told me to shut up. Those things was being done. You don't think Trump was watching all of this go on and all of this stuff go on? The Yellow Breezy can make a song with you because he got caught lying. He was in jail. I just filed a civil suit on the state of Texas for not entrusting with that dumb motherfucker that's sitting up there with making music. God say all your money gonna come to me, partner. America bet that. And they can't fool me. Let me tell you something. These police officers and these people's spirit is being caught. God say we not coming out until we get what's coming to us. We get what's coming to the true American, the true chosen one. Not the liar. Let me tell you what me and Joe Biden got a good understanding. Anything happened to me and my family is a death sentence for the Texas legislator. And we believe that when the time comes, Joe Biden, whoever's in office, is going to do, because God, watch you. Why is in the Texas legislator be put to death for lying? I'm not nosy or stupid. And I got my 14th Amendment. You know, one of these kids that was living in the police stopped me. Trump said I love undereducated people because they don't know nothing. I was on the Bloods and watching the Blood and the Crip. He said every time we got to do something. Every time that's where we got to do something. You ever forgot about your civil rights, police brutality, people actually calling police on the streets, and anything of those things? But I just got on the state of Texas. I'm gonna win. Because Obama and them, Boosie can't even reach out to Obama now. When Yellow Breezy manager say, hold on, who Obama? All right, now tell that to the Justice Department. They're gonna be able to see it. Now tell it to the Justice Department. Now tell it to the person that was watching me too, that Joe Biden put on office. Let's tell that to all of them that was watching me there. Tell that to them in the White House. Tell that to all the people that's in that Justice Department that's been watching you, in Capitol Hill that's been watching you. He want to talk, but tell that to them. And he gonna want to know. God said, I'm gonna tell you, he gonna want to know why he's losing in court. You know why he's losing? Because God in the Capitol Hill and them know. When the time is done, he knows. So God said you can stunt all you want. Let me tell you how Bun B is. They start holding money back and they start doing on the album. You don't think I know about Captain Bun B? Trill fam when he talking about the label started holding back money. And then these niggas stunt their dollhouse. I don't want to be a dollhouse with you. I want to be able to. God said an empire deserves his own empire, but when he studied, that is more great than anything. But people going around calling people stupid and people getting mad in Dallas talking about, hold up, we ain't with that sneaky stuff. Y'all didn't want to hear me. Why sister interact with y'all, man? Y'all gonna take Yellow Breeze and trap boyfriend and these niggas side. But when a man wanna work on his own and do his own thing and not listen to the manipulation and the belief of others and actually pick up that book, that is more important to listening to others. It talks about U.S. royalties on Texas Music Office. It talks about all of these things. That don't mean I work from it because I'm learning about the business. That guy that sell to rapper like he's a pack. He ain't his own boss till you understand your own business. Nigga giving you love times and he mess up. Let me tell you about the mindset. If a nigga mindset, he gonna use him. Then that nigga mess up, he going to jail. I'm gonna tell you, he gonna look at an artist's mindset. He gonna look at another nigga mindset. And that can be a crucial problem to that stuff of looking at the mindset. You step 15 for a motherfucker and see the mindset of the motherfucker and get him as an artist because I know if anything he do something, I'm gonna get rid of him and all his money come to me. These niggas don't know about money. Nah. Because they signed to these motherfuckers and they don't know nothing. And he's sitting up there talking, boy, you're a pain. And people try to just say anything. Let me tell you, I get money regardless to the fact either way. Because I educate myself before anything. Let me tell you, the streets want to be racist towards me, but when God invests in me, it's a problem. Right? So when the business take advantage of me and God want to invest in me, it's a problem, right? What's the problem? What is the problem with those things? But Yellow Breezy sitting up there smiling with Soldier Boy and them and the rest of them, you know, they already know. They already know why Soldier Boy ass came down here lying with the rest of them. People don't know honesty. People don't know truth. And he said that smiling. I just got the state of Texas. And Governor Abbott like, no, let me tell you something, for not dealing with it. And the mayor don't want to take responsibility. He said racist words. And those racist words affect those things of a mayor and other black people taking his side because oh we don't want to be with this person because we judging the personality or the mindset of this person. Oh no, that's not the way it should be. And this community is acting like that. Society, when you're acting like that in the type of way, nobody wants to deal with that. Dallas, nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody wants to deal with those things and those platform things. Pimp C spoke about something. These industry don't want us to figure out anything because they know once we figure it out, there's going to be trouble. But nobody got time for that lying behavior, man. That man sitting up there smiling, and I'm getting the state of Texas. I'm suing them for knowing about it and letting this dumb motherfucker still and not addressing the issues. And Governor Abbott, I'm telling him, you wrong for not addressing him in that jailhouse. You and your DA wrong for not addressing this. I just told the Justice Department, don't believe nothing that damn lady Judge Kennedy said. She's a liar and a propulsive liar. She's a judge that don't deserve her spot. I don't want nothing to do with these women in here. I bet your women came out and sit my nerve. I don't want to date no Dallas ass woman. That's how I feel, man. No rock woman in this statement. No, none of them. I don't want you. Because you're intelligent. Y'all better be in the arms of Taylor Swift or somebody else to deal with y'all motherfuckers around here, man. That buffooning. Nobody wants to deal with that. Oh, they got all these females from Dallas and rapping that. I don't care about that. Stay away from me, man. But Trump knows if I leave, I've been people in Paris and London wanted to be on my team, and Trump knows that, right? When I came back from Atlanta, I started communicating with the community about different platforms that I was in, talking to people in Plano, Willowbend Mall. What this nigga been doing, lying to come up in the track boy Freddie, man. Your guy that said this rap industry rap you out your vein. Nobody got time for that, man. I know every industry. Nobody got time for that, man. And then they want me to get down with that. And I told the Texas Music Office, and I told the Justice Department, long as these dumb motherfuckers keep lying, God told me don't eat with you. God told me God told me, look here, man, don't mess with you until you give me meat. To the business handle. Don't interact with you, don't go to clubs with you, don't do none of that. As long as they play stupid in that Texas Music Office in the business industry, we gonna stand right here. And the more they keep pushing, let me tell you something. The more the dumb DA keep pushing my case back, that's another $30 million I'm asking for. And I told the Justice Department, I filed a complaint on the industry. The more they keep holding my money back for me, that's another $30 million. That's another $30 million. The more they keep playing like they motherfucking stupid and the rest of them, that's another $30 million. Everybody want to get manipulated and looking, he's shooting, he's looking, coming in the corner, looking, doing fake shit, and his spirit being caught. Everybody didn't want to hear what I wanted to be through, and they wanted to terrorize, and niggas still they'll do anything to come up. God got the true people that's being honest and real. God gonna have us. God gonna have his children. He gonna have everything that we do. But the more they keep stalling and being dumb and doing what they doing right now, and I got them. And I told her, if you in Houston mess with that, tampering with stuff, that's an automatically jail sentence of 50 years apiece, or put to death for tampering with other issues we got going on with Social Security. Nobody got time for that. While everybody wanted to be on Yellow Breezy and Trap Boy Freddie and them side, I'm busy picking up books. I didn't just go on the Texas Music Office. I went on other websites and did my research. I didn't just do that. Talking about Ticketmaster, talking about Bounty. I went on other resources. But people tried to stop me with their behavior. They wanted to take Yellow Breezy and Trap off, and they did, and all of this. And I just told the civil rights, hold up, Judge Kennedy, piece of shit ass, can't play innocent. That lady, that woman deserved to be put in jail or something. She can't play innocent and manipulation, and she taking. You trust your workers. You deserve to be put in your place. You deserve to be penalized for your actions. I did trust the Justice Department. Don't believe her innocence. Ever she tell you, God say, don't believe what Judge Kennedy talked about in that Dallas courtroom. Judge Kennedy, Dallas, Texas. No, don't believe nothing she have to say. That's not John. That's not John Kennedy. Explain. She not a judge. She not even in that politics. Right. That dishonesty stuff, man. Nobody got time for that dishonesty, man. Nobody got time for that honesty. Sit up there and look at me with that paper. Nobody got time for that, man. God gonna get us when everybody tells the truth, man. We ain't going nowhere. God said we ain't moving, we ain't doing stupid behavior, we ain't doing none of that. Every time people intimidate, God gonna question it. When the Wildlife Police did stupid thing, God questioned today they intimidate. When the people know looking in the spirit, I see in their spirit. That's not right, man. But y'all don't care anyway. The streets is the streets, right? You get it how you live, right? But I grew up on blocking. I got enough sense and enough mind to stay away from motherfuckers sending me Facebook and used to sending me things. But I don't want nothing to do with you. Don't come up to me until I get my foundation. I don't want nothing to do with it, even if I had something to do with you. Bitch, look, let me tell you something. Bitch, you flying by yourself. You're not gonna be with these dumb niggas. We gonna hang out. We hanging out by ourselves. One thing I told people on my Likey account, we growing binds. We gonna bind first. And everybody that's on my Likey and my other like that are people that I've been communicating with on different apps. We binding. And we just bind it. And I think before we go out there and we go out there in that world, and I told somebody to tell you on social is trust was broken by Dallas. Trust was broken. Instead of using violence, trust was broken. And I went to the civil rights league and complained on racism. Trust was broken. So God said when trust is broken, you expect God to trust you when trust has been broken? One of God's children to trust you and trust me. And I see the spirit, your words don't mean nothing to me, but your spirit have to mean with your action and how you do things. And how people doing things in Dallas right now, no clips. Those things are not being done in the correct way. That's trust is being broken. You showing me what you're about with your hatred and your lies and doing all of this stuff. You showing me what you're about. Your actions, your behavior. Your behavior is showing. God has said you're not what the cause. You're not what it's about. I was gonna tell one of Johnny, one of the Texas shooters, hold up, I want you to make this big ass channel Texas, make this big ass channel, God we trust, with all the states in the United States with diamonds and big plate and God we trust on you. Let me tell you, I don't got time for that, man. I'm a believer in God. Before I even came to Texas, I've been about God. When I was staying on West Virginia, New Orleans, God always been a part of me. I used to step on the 51 states on Berlin in elementary school on the West Bay where they said, 10 cash money wrecked us. You better learn how to respect us. I grew up right there. I was born right there on that West Bank by that levee over there. Go look at it, little flip. By Lil Wayne. I grew up right there. Going to burn and they had 51 to God. I said, you have always, I used to go to church over there. You have to always believe in me. And I ain't going to give up on you now. Those things are not one thing when I'm standing for something. I don't know what you fighting for, little flip. If you just fighting to be in the rap game, I don't know what you're fighting for. I don't know what your bigger, like Nelly said, only in it for the cars and the money. I don't know what you in it for. What you in it for? What difference you in it to me? And that's what we gotta understand. I just don't want to just make a paycheck to make a paycheck. That's not what it's that's not what it's about. It's never been about that for me. But also it's been about my legacy and it's been about things that I'm gonna be able to do for my grandkids and my kids to have more. And they can friends can have more. It's not about that. Let me tell you the people that did me wrong. When God told Moses to tell his people to paint the wall with blood, kill a lamb, God knew the non-believer was going to be amongst the believers, so he took the spirit out of it, right? Because they were going to stop the progress out of other God children moving forward. Egypt was going to already come. So I'm going to tell you, the people that did me wrong, that intimidated and called me out my name, they're hiding amongst you. And God tell me, don't trust you, because they're hiding amongst you. Just like in Egypt, they hiding amongst you. They playing like they dumb. The intimidation, the calling names out of the call, filing like street takeover, and they playing like they dumb. I'm suing McDonald's. One case got dropped. Oh baby, that other case is gonna drop. God said it's gonna drop. After racism, people looking at me and racism and setting me up. God said it's gonna drop, and you can bet that. And it's something I feel in the spirit because I seen everybody behaving in that Brown. This was a racial shut-up. Trust me, that case is going to drop. God said you can guarantee that. You can guarantee that. I'm telling the Justice Department, can they catch on to the spirit of them and that Browns and how the employees was acting and the customers was acting in the Holy Spirit. Look at the racial behavior. We're talking about Social Security. Look at the spirit behavior and how they were looking at me. That's what you need to identify, God said. That's what you need to analyze. So let me tell you what the DA did. After I filed a complaint of $30 million on with the Attorney General. Now my money sure I shouldn't have to take this long from McDonald's and Browns and them. And after I filed that complaint against them, let me tell you, they looked at me. They know I filed my complaint and I just told the Justice Department. They looked at me after I made my complaint of racism against the Browns and then I want $30 million. My money should already be hitting my hand when I go to that courtroom for McDonald's and Browns because I'm going to tell them, God said your money of racism from McDonald's should already hit your hand already. And I'm going to tell them the next time I go to court. Nobody ain't with all of that, man. But you niggas, these Dallas niggas don't think I'm observed. They got hatred in their heart. They have so much hatred in their heart. They can't stand another man. But it don't have to be like that, man. That's your problem. If God gonna get us for being real. He gonna get us for telling the truth and not hiding things and lying and not being honest with the American flag. You gotta be honest. Little flip when you step out your house, look at that flag. That stands for honesty. When you swore, and it's all about looking at the spirit at the end of the day. And I got the state of Texas. No, Yellow Bridges is a liar. But God said, hold up, Trump know if I move on from this situation, It can be a crucial situation. I don't have to be in the rap game. JD Jack, TD Jackson, Steve, George Marvel. I've been communicating with film production and all of these other people I've been communicating with. I took drama in Newman Smith. You know, Yellow Breezy is just take Newman Smith High School. New Orleans, I'm watching the parade, played regular thing, and I played here. I played football for 1 year, and then I played in theater. I did many activities. So me just not doing music, I did other things. So when I get on YouTube and TikTok and I'm showing people that I can act and I can do these things, that I'm showing them my creativity, and that's what's more important, just showing my ability. Like long time ago, people just see music, and I wanted them shown when I say restructuring, I wanted to show them so much more of me when I was in theater and I took theater and all already when I was in Norman Smith High School. So it was so much more than those things that we have done and we maneuver in that situation. So Yellow Breezy just focus on music. He trying to interact with people and he trying to look here, man. He just focus on that. Don't think my situation is a racism situation that's going on. You know, then like I told Walmart, no, I'm not going to stick by your rules and racism going on. I told Joe Biden, racism going on. That's not how we play it in America. We see it for what it is, and that Joe Biden needs to see this for what it is. And I'm having a problem with this. No, people, I'm fighting for myself right now. And certain people are not gonna like it because I'm fighting for myself and I'm having to deal with other people behaving. And I'm fighting, and God said we're gonna do it. We're gonna go through it when you talk about your 14th Amendment and your rights being violated by Walmart and by all of these things about lying, and I'm fighting it. Me doing my research about my 14th Amendment and doing all of these things. These are the things I'm doing. I don't care what people here part of them. Look, that's not your say so, because it's not about Illuminati. It's not about all of that. This is what I'm talking about. This is about fighting for what is right. This is about fighting for what racism did to you. This is what this is about. And other people, the mayor had put everybody. And Trump, the day Trump sit up there and talk about Social Security, he decided to put the Dallas and community in my business when we could have handled this in private and kept the everybody else, because it's racism. It's racism going on. And we have to understand that he put me in a tough situation. And that's not fair. When somebody is putting you in that tough situation in the local government in Texas abusing their power, that's not right to put somebody in a tough situation. You say you're supposed to know God, you're supposed to know things, and your racism in this business, especially in that Galleria Mall, you're supposed to know God. Why would you do what you did? That means you don't know God like you say you know God. That means you're thinking he's a myth, and that's what our people in the center and our government think. They truly don't believe in God, and that's what God trying to tell me. Their actions, but if their action wouldn't have happened, they wouldn't have saw out the liars. But I'm not looking at that in a bad way. Little Breeze are gonna lose Trap Boy, and they gonna pay me back every motherfucking thing. No, God said we want everything. And then these dumb motherfuckers don't answer their phone because dumbass niggas, I'm talking to everybody. Texas Music don't want to answer their phone, right? Lady gonna tell me, look here, baby, don't come up to me and I did more research than anything. Don't come up to me like that. And I told him, look here, anything happened to me because y'all playing stupid and that Texas Music off, you're gonna be put in jail, and that's a death sentence. Because you got so much of lies going on. From the Texas, I want all of them to hear me. Y'all allow this to go on too much with that dumb person, Yellow Breeze in them. And God said, we can see all the community want to play dumb, or Cliff and Dallas when they want to play dumb. God said, we can see all that. I don't have to interact with you. I don't have to do none of those things with you. Dallas want to play Cliff and them want to play dumb and footwork and them. I don't have to interact. Y'all want to be selfish and racist? Let's play this game. Trap Boy Freddie want to do this? Let's play it. But Judge Kennedy's up there smiling. We not to have a whole lot of DA get prosecuted. And one guy, DA, got prosecuted. I don't know if I was dealing with him in Dallas or not. I never really met the damn guy. I never met that little black ass guy, the DA. The one that got problems abusing power in their system. When a person in knowledge, let me tell you, the DA didn't offer me nothing, but a person want to offer me a house, then a car, then trying to play me. Because you gave to that lying person. You gave to your lying people, your lying thing, you gave to them. God said, give me all of me. That's racist. You don't sit in a car with somebody and offer somebody a house or a car and I acknowledge myself. That's racist. You giving to what people took. That's racist, man. And then you trying to give me last. That's fake. All because your city lied. Don't do that. The DA didn't offer me nothing. I'm not going to try to lie to them. But the sneaky shit that Judge Kennedy program, Judge Kennedy is responsible for her work answer. She didn't have to do that. You want to back up your workers? Let's back it up. You're going to pay that price, Judge Kennedy. No, don't do that fake shit. Because they give into racism and they give into these black motherfuckers that's being racist and they want to attack me because I'm telling the truth. That hatred and lies because you listening to Yellow Breezy and the rest of y'all. Give me, man. That is a lie. You have to take up for them and get these lying motherfuckers something to give God children that's knowledge and picked up a book. That's fake, man. And this nigga talking about complaining. Nigga, you came up off me. Shut your dumb ass up, man. When you came up off of lies. Every punch, everything you do is going to cost you. You going to die in that jail. You hear me, boy? You going to die in that jail. You hear me? You ain't going to eat. Your rights to your 14th Amendment, you don't get no law. You hate your mother. You lying people. But these women want to walk around. You listen to that nigga. You beat with that nigga. I don't want nothing to do with you, ungrateful woman. I'm going to turn my, that don't mean I'm going to turn my head at you. Bitch, I got to be in the arms of Taylor Swift and be in the arms of you motherfuckers, man. Being arms of somebody on the set and I'm doing more, I can't do it, man. As soon as I get out this situation, as soon as I'm done with this shit, nobody wants to deal with that bull crap, man. I don't want to date no Dallas female. I'm Googling what is the Dallas rapper female. Tell them ungrateful hoes to stay where they at. Tell them hoes, man, look, Dallas female rappers. I want nothing to do with them. Stay away from me. You ain't real enough. God said you ain't real enough for me. Stay away from me, man. Nobody got time to deal with that bull crap, man. Stay away from me. I don't know to do what you want. Stay where you at. Stay with them niggas that you with. Stay with them ungrateful niggas, them hoes, them niggas that you looked at. I don't want nothing you got to offer, nigga. I don't want nothing you got to offer. And that's real from a New Orleans person. I don't want nothing you hoes got to offer. You hear me? You fake ass woman. I don't want nothing you got to offer. You hear me? You ungrateful. You listen to manipulation. The yellow prison, let me tell you something. You gonna pay me, nigga. You gonna pay me for trauma and lies that you told. Don't lie. Jay-Z and Beyonce should sue you for your lies and your deception. You a liar, nigga. And they gonna win if they sue you, nigga.